Hey everybody, this is Grace and I'm out in my SUV and it is a scorcher. Not really. Today is February 5th, 2026 and my SUV says it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It's supposed to be the high is like 69 today, but tomorrow is supposed to be the high. It's supposed to be 80. Yes, February 5th today. Tomorrow, 80, 2026. Wow. That's going to be great because we are sick of cold. You know, in our house, no matter what we do, well, we could do more, but it's always cold because we can't turn the central heat, up too high. It causes me problems. Okay. Yeah, it just causes me problems. But anyway, I want to talk about, I have a video somewhere that on my phone, I think, that I talked about that my channels have never been shadow banned. And that's what I say, that they had been shadow banned. And it got to the point where I wasn't getting any views at all. Okay, none. Back in September, I was very ill. I still don't know what that was all about. I really don't. And all of September, part of the end, like the end of August and part of the beginning of October, include all that. And I don't know what it was. I remember telling a nurse on a telemed that I felt like if I ate anything heavy, ate anything other than two things I didn't eat, I never was one to eat: cake and ramen noodles. I'm serious. They had to be really soft. Cake and ramen noodles. Like I said, I'm diabetic. I don't eat those things. And I'm not saying anybody who's diabetic shouldn't, but I did not. I have a rare health condition anyway. Makes everything a little bit wonky. Because I hardly eat any carbohydrates, sugars, carbohydrates, all that. And yet I'm diabetic. I told my not new doctor, she's one I've been to before and went back to see just earlier this week. And I told her, I said, and yet here I am, a diabetic. It was about the most dramatic anybody's ever seen me. But anyway, okay, where was I? Yeah, a lot of activity going on down the road. It's only 12:47 p.m. So it's unusual. It's this early. I don't really know. I come out usually later. But I was going to give an update about the shadow ban thing. Yeah, there is a way. I didn't know or didn't remember. I've been on YouTube for 11 years making videos. I was on it before then, but I wasn't making videos. And anyway, it's not shadow ban. Basically, from what I've read recently, means you've done something wrong. You went against community guidelines and or whatever. That's just not my style. So, but I didn't know that. But what it is what's wrong with my channels, because they're not getting any views. I guess it's something new with this AI, and I'm not deep enough. I didn't get deep enough in finding out that, but it's basically, if it's I actually put in what I do on one of my original channels, and it said that is saturated, and try to focus on this other side of that same thing. If I'm going to do that, to focus on a different, like narcissism, don't focus on that market is saturated and it's too much competition for anybody, so they don't even promote them, it seems like. Because I can go in and see that I've had one impression sent out, one. It's always been the case though with the what they recommend it next to. What you see those videos recommended next to your the video you're watching. Mine have always had absolutely nothing to do with my video. And you can bet people watch it for a few seconds and they're out of there. You see? How is that going to help my channel? It is not. So it will not help the channel at all. It actually, from what I understand, hurts it, because the AI looks at it and says, oh, people can't even watch more than a few seconds. Well, they can't watch more than a few seconds, especially when it's in a different language. Seriously. They put them next to people whose the language I don't know. The writing isn't even in the alphabet that I know. You know what I mean? It looks Asian to me. I don't know. I don't know which Asian, but not something I know. So, and they're going to click on it, and they're going to hear me, and they're going to say, oh, I don't watch this. I'm not going to listen to this. I don't understand that language. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so what it's called is a dead channel. Okay, all of my channels are dead channels. It has something to do with that. Like that what I'm doing is now considered irrelevant. Also, because it's saturated. The market was saturated with that, and boy, I do see saturation. I never watched many of them I've been making videos off and on for, these 11 years, on narcissism, and I was doing it before then, and it wasn't on video, but online, and it's been saturated for a long while, and I don't even watch people. I got so tired of those charlatans. I like that word, charlatan. I don't like the action, but I like the word. And got sick and disgusted with all of them. They know better because they experienced it. Well, you think the people who go to and study this stuff never experienced it? What's wrong with you? I know what's wrong with you. Don't diagnose, but boy, is it out there. Kind of like the people these days. I'm on this kick. Got a video I haven't put up yet, but yeah, sorry about that. But I actually did put it up yesterday, and of course it didn't get any views because it's a dead channel. Oh my goodness, no views, absolutely no views now. But it was about how does it go? I am the, what was the wording exactly? The world's, yeah, that's it. The world's leading expert on, and then it has a topic. My dears, as far as I know, and I know quite a bit, there is no such thing. There is no such scientific body who says somebody is the world's, okay? The meaning one, worlds meaning this whole planet, leading, they are on top of it all. Expert, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as an expert. There's nobody who knows everything there is to know about a topic, unless of course it's something they created and said, oh, look, I know all there is to know about it. Some BS. But no, there's not. So can you imagine the people who have that need to say that? So, by the way, what am I the world's leading expert on? Nothing. What's the answer? Nothing. I spoiled it myself, in case you wanted to watch. But really, and it is like these people who get on and and they say, this is how you take a shadow banned channel and make it, get it out of being shadow banned. I tried all those last year. I had tried them before in the past, one or two times, and all this. But last year, boy, I put some effort, let me tell you. I think it was starting around August. I have plenty of channels because I do spin-offs. I need to start using that word, spin-offs, to that series, and I talk about the highlights to the series, to process the, sometimes tell some of the stories. I've been doing it for many years, and not just in video, but online for many years, so they are copyrighted to me. I gotta talk. I'm finally. I was pretty down and pretty upset by some of the stuff, by the way, that I found out while doing all this. Searching for answers and everything. But anyway, I'll get back to this. But now I'm not. Obviously, I'm in a much better mood. I'm rejuvenated. But anyway, this whole thing of doing like these so-called self-proclaimed experts, like the self-proclaimed world's leading experts. I feel sorry for, in part, I feel sorry for those who need that. If they feel that they need it, it's a wand, it's a desire for the world to think that they are the world's leading expert. You can't, I kind of can't get the sarcasm out of my voice. But some of them, I kind of feel sorry for them. Some I don't at all. Really. The nerve. That superiority complex gone wild, man. Totally exaggerated. Boom, out there. The world's leading expert. Okay. I was stuck on that yesterday. I made the video. It's still there. Anyway, but I tried these different things, just because it's telling me that my topics are, they're not bad topics. The overall, like the narcissism isn't a bad topic. It told me the AI basically. I mean, I'm paraphrasing and I could be wrong, but just as it says, it could be wrong. And it basically told me that it's just saturated and I should try this, that, and the other. So I wrote, added a little to it and said, people aren't supposed to give, something along this line, supposed to give counseling online in the United States, at least, as far as I know, like that, and tell everybody this would do. And it said, yes, you are correct. Good thing that you brought that part up. Something like that. I remember the one time I had this habit of saying, questioning things like, is it okay if you do this or that? I put that you in there. Y-O-U. And one time it told me, it speaks to you sometimes. And it says, it actually voices a female voice. And it says, I don't know. I'm an AI. I can't do that. Something along that line. But it said, I am an AI. I cracked up laughing, told Adam. He thought it was hilarious. Never done it since then. Never did it before then. So, but it was hilarious. Anyway, I like asking the AI, Google's AI, when it does the AI overview questions, and it's been very helpful. And like I said, it even says that, this might not be 100%, and I can understand. I've been doing it long enough to see how it gathers stuff and everything. And some of it, sometimes one of them sounded like conspiracy theories that people keep putting out over years now. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm a social and behavioral scientist, and I don't know about that. Yeah. So that would be one of those, no, that's not it. It's just some people's conspiracy theories. So, but anyway, I tried all those. I tried you see these people, they make videos. They've done it for years. Some of them even talk about how they make millions off of telling people how to do their videos. And I tried those and fail. I'm serious. Some of it, it's just, I know which ones that I can do, and it brings in those videos bring in so many views, like all the way up to, I think the highest one is close to 200,000. Okay, I know how to do that. I'm not looking for all that, but to be dead channeled. It's a dead channel. To where my videos get no views. I do quite a bit of my videos are just for me. It's my way of journaling, but if other people want to watch it and listen or it's not really watching with me, it's listening these days. That's fine. They have a comment, fine. If they're comments or trolls, I just beep, block, delete. I don't waste time on that stuff, and I really don't. Seriously, stupid stuff. Like they say. I don't even want to give it a try, but anyway. Life's too short to deal with trolls. Bleep! They just don't realize how much power you give them. You give them how much power they give you. Because they write these bad comments that really don't have anything to do with the video quite often, or the ones that are just going by and trying to get people to click that link, and that's hidden underneath a word. But anyway, they give you so much power because bleep, you're gone. Adios. Shoot, fly. I'm telling you, in a good mood. And but really, so I tried all those things last year all the way, man. And one of them I did with such practically perfection. I even scheduled them out, so it would be the same day, consistently. I am a very consistent person. I'm consistently inconsistent. Can't be better than that. I have been for all these years. And guess what? My channels used to be pretty good. They weren't fantastic, but they weren't this. So this AI just doesn't like me. Any of my topics, and I have many since I do a series, and all the spin-offs and all that. So, but it also informed me I'm not dramatic enough. Oh well, I can be okay with that because, I do videos against people who are histrionic and all drama queens, drama kings, adult mean girls, adult mean boys, that they have to be, look at me, look at me, look at me, that kind of thing. Nah, that's okay. I'll stay where I'm not dramatic. Sarcastic now. I can be quite a bit. And anyway, but it also told me, what were the other things to improve my personal channel, each one of them. I'll think about them. There were other things, but I wasn't exaggerating the, yelling some words out, like exposed in my title. It actually used one like that. I should have written the word exposed in capitals. Yeah, but who it's okay with, it seems like, well, it actually said it that the AI is okay with this, or the charlatans and the, well, not the charlatans it wasn't talking about, it was the digital panhandlers. I'll leave that there. You know my opinion on them, right? Well, if you don't, you're going to hear it again. So, and then I had heard people were leaving, and going to other platforms and why and this and that. And it actually says, that's why I say I think some of it is that it gathers stuff from people that have made videos saying this kind of thing, and that it's not actually from their, their headquarters or whatever. It's just stuff that they gathered, that people are saying that people are leaving in droves, and then it turns around and says, no, they're not. But the ones that are, is that because of this kind of thing, with the AI. But the AI is changing again, and it's realizing and doing this and so much. But I don't know. That's what's telling me. I could be wrong, which I don't think so, but you can go and check it out yourself. See what it tells you. Anyway. Okay, anyway. What other things can I update on? But yeah, that shadow ban thing and Dead Channel, I wound up just taking all my videos and the shorts, anything. Put it all on private for a while, unlisted. And then just today I decided that, because I would put some of them up, upload some videos, because like I said, I use this for my journaling. And today, just right before I came out here, I decided I'd let the ones out that from this year and see if it undead channels me. Yeah, because some of the stuff it say is that about just, for some it says just start a new channel, and some of the stuff I found out when I Googled for the AI overview says sometimes people find it best to just start all over. Well, I have plenty of channels. My brain will say don't let one just sit there doing nothing. So I don't need more. And so I'm gonna see. I still haven't finished. Just did a few, and I have more than a few. 11 years, yeah, I have more than a few, and spin-offs and all that. But I'm gonna see what it does, if I actually get any views at all. Because some of them I was making public, wasn't getting any views, not even one view, which might be good. Maybe there's something reset, and the people who go around doing it 1 second, 1 second, 1 second like that. I had one that had 6 views, and all of them where the average view time was 1 minute. I've known one of them. I think they may have actually lost their channel from doing that to me, because I did report it. Okay, what's going on around here? All right, okay, enough.